So today we're going to talk about sleep. How important is sleep? Well, obviously without sleep we're going to die, but more to the point, how important is it from an injury perspective, from a recovery perspective, from a pain perspective? Well, in this case it's very important. Lack of sleep will affect your pain threshold, which will increase your pain level, which basically means you'll be in more pain. So straight away from chronic injury or injury, that's never a good thing. Being in more pain will also mean you might not sleep as well, which a vicious cycle will ensue. The next thing is that, sleep is a lot of the time where we do a lot of repair work, where there's a lot of regeneration going on in our bodies. So from just a cumulative element, from training or from work or from whatever, then getting enough sleep is obviously going to be very important for that. When you're injured, of course, this is even more important, because if you're not sleeping well because you're in pain, then you're going to basically not recover as well and heal as well overnight compared to if you slept well. Now, studies have been done on athletes just looking at performance, looking at recovery and that sort of thing, and they found that if they have more sleep, they perform better, they feel better, they train better, and they found that actually that 10 hours from an athlete perspective was better than 9 and better than 8 and better than 7. So, and it stands to good reason. If you're an average person, and it's been touted that 7 to 8 hours, say, is the right amount for an average person, and you're doing something that requires more than average recovery, more than average energy, then you're going to need more than average, surely. And but yet people don't seem to always equate that. So I think more sleep for an athlete and someone who's training a lot and working hard in their bodies and needs to recover is very important. Of course, illness as well. They've looked at illness rates and found that even in the general population, not with athletes, that getting 9 hours was better from an injury and illness rate compared to even the 8 hours and the 7. So it does seem like we've underestimated slightly the average amount of hours per sleep per night we should be getting. So for a normal person, relatively on average about 9 hours is probably better if you can get that. And that might be difficult for some people, but it doesn't mean you can't get the odd little cat nap in, say, like a short burst one in the day. Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do that back in the 70s, big advocate of that. So there must be something in that. And then if you're an athlete, getting even more, and of course that makes it more difficult to get in one stint. So again, getting some sleep maybe in the day also might be beneficial, but again, I'd advise very small burst, half hour sleeps for that type of thing. So sleep is very, very, very important. So it's important for pain and pain threshold, it's important for recovery, it's important for injury, it's important for illness, and we may well be underestimating what amount we need.